What if I told you that the future of aviation isn't in power but in the material? The aerospace industry is in a desperate search for materials that can operate in increasingly extreme environments. What if a single metal could make engines more powerful, lighter, and more fuel efficient? That metal is niobium. In this video, we're going to uncover how niobium superalloys developed by tech giants in Japan and the United States are about to change the design of jet engines forever. By the end, you'll understand why this material is a total game changer for the next generation of aircraft. To understand the revolution, let's first talk about the problem. Current jet engines use nickel-based superalloys, but they are reaching their limit, operating at nearly 90% of their melting point. This requires complex cooling systems to prevent them from melting. This is where niobium comes in. It is a refractory metal, and its alloys typically have a body-centered cubic BCC crystal structure, a key characteristic for their exceptional mechanical properties. Its melting point is approximately 2,468 degrees Celsius, significantly higher than the capacity of current nickel-based superalloys. But the real magic is in its density. Niobium has a density of 8.57 grams per cubic centimeter, noticeably lower than nickel-based superalloys, which typically exceed 8 grams per cubic centimeter. This low density is crucial for reducing the weight of rotating components, such as turbine blades, which translates directly into a substantial improvement in fuel efficiency and overall engine performance. This all sounds incredible, right? But there's a reason we're not seeing niobium in every jet engine today, and it's a critical challenge. It's poor oxidation resistance at high temperatures. When exposed to oxygen at high temperatures, niobium reacts rapidly to form bulky, non-protective oxides, primarily niobium pentoxide. This phenomenon, often called pest oxidation, can lead to a catastrophic degradation of the material and a rapid loss of its mechanical properties. Exposure to this oxidizing environment is cumulative, meaning even short but repeated exposures can lead to premature component failure. Another challenge has been the inherent room temperature brittleness in some niobium alloys. This limitation can affect the manufacturability and defect tolerance of components, as brittleness restricts formability and resistance to crack propagation during use. Therefore, the development of niobium alloys is not simply a matter of achieving higher operating temperatures, but of solving an intricate balance between their mechanical properties, density, and long-term environmental stability. Fortunately, the industry has addressed these challenges with two revolutionary approaches. Therefore, we've seen a quantum leap in material performance. The first solution comes from IHI Corporation, a leading company in Japan. They have developed niobium-silicide superalloys known as refractory metal intermetallic composites, RMICs. The key is their microstructure, which is composed of high-strength silicides, such as triniobium pentasilicide, reinforced by a ductile niobium-based solid solution. The silicides are primarily responsible for high-temperature stiffness, while the niobium matrix provides the necessary toughness. A crucial advantage is that these niobium-silicide alloys exhibit more appropriate densities between 6.6 and 7.2 grams per cubic centimeter compared to nickel-based superalloys. This lower density of the rotating turbine blades drastically reduces the centrifugal load on the turbine disc and bearings. A lower centrifugal load allows for the design of lighter, smaller, and therefore more inherently efficient discs and other rotating components. This weight reduction not only improves the overall thrust-to-weight ratio of the engine, but can also mitigate vibrations and reduce mechanical stress on other engine components, which translates into an extended engine lifespan and reduced maintenance requirements. The ability to reduce engine weight without compromising strength is a key driver for fuel efficiency and aircraft performance. To solve the oxidation challenge, they incorporate elements like titanium, chromium, and aluminum, which promote the formation of stable and protective oxide layers, silicon dioxide or aluminum oxide. These specialized coatings not only protect the material, but also allow the alloys to operate at over 1,500 degrees Celsius. How do you think IHI could manufacture these niobium-based superblades? As a certified company with vast experience in turbine engineering, IHI has advanced production technologies for precision casting and additive manufacturing. For parts like turbine blades, they master methods such as single crystal, SC, and directional solidification, DS casting, which control the crystallographic orientation of the grains to maximize creep resistance. They are also actively exploring laser additive manufacturing, LAM, a technique that allows them to create near-net-shaped parts, reducing the need for machining and obtaining a fine microstructure with a uniform chemical composition distribution, which reduces macro segregation. But there's a second crucial part to this story: the role of Integrated Computational Materials Engineering, ICME, led by Questek Innovations, a pioneering company from the United States. Questek addresses the challenges of materials, manufacturing, and quality through a systems-based design approach that uses mechanistic and physics-based models to establish key links between process, structure, and properties. This method replaces traditional trial-and-error approaches with parametric materials design informed by an efficient use of advanced materials characterization. The company treats the material as a system, linking process, structure, and properties to meet defined performance goals, with modeling and characterization at all relevant length scales for material design and processing. In the context of additive manufacturing, AM, Questek applies its ICMD-registered trademark technology to design sets of process parameters. This involves creating a test matrix of various laser speeds, powers, and hatch spacings. Once the samples are fabricated, the melt pool characteristics, including melt width and penetration depths, are measured. With this data, Questek can predict optimal machine parameters and model defects like weld balling, keyholing, and lack of fusion. This approach reduces the development time for a parameter set from over a year to a few weeks or months, and allows them to predict how a new material chemistry will respond to established parameters without needing to print samples, which is a valuable tool for overall quality control. Questek has designed and improved alloys for some of the largest and most well-known companies in the world, spanning a wide range of alloy systems including aluminum, cobalt, copper, magnesium, nickel, niobium, steel, and tungsten. They have developed proprietary alloys optimized for AM processes, including aluminum alloys with room temperature strength comparable to 7000 series, print and use 17, 4 stainless steels, higher strength 718 nickel alloys, and gradient niobium alloy compositions for AM. Questek's strategic alliances with the U.S. Department of Energy, ARPA-E, Pratt & Whitney, and CBMM demonstrate that this computational approach is a key piece for the development of niobium alloys for 3D printing and the industrial validation of these cutting-edge materials. So what does all of this mean for jet engines? It means that niobium materials not only improve existing engines but also open the door to completely new designs. The ability to operate at higher temperatures allows for the reduction and simplification of cooling systems. This frees up compressed air to increase thrust and engine efficiency. And with their low density, we can design lighter engines, improving the thrust-to-weight ratio and fuel efficiency. In summary, the combination of niobium alloys and computational engineering is a milestone for aviation. It is the promise of a new generation of more efficient, more powerful, and more sustainable engines. Now it's your turn. Do you think niobium is the metal that will define the future of aviation, or is there another material that will surpass it? Let us know your opinion in the comments. If you found this as fascinating as I did, give this video a like and subscribe for more content about the advancements that are building our future. See you in the next video.